Hi, welcome to our next level 2 trigonometry video. We're going to talk about finding the area of a sector. Now we know a sector is part of a circle. We have a radius, and when we draw two radius we have radii, and we have an angle at the center of a sector called theta. Now our job is to work out the area of the sector, which is how much space is inside the sector. And here's the rule we're going to use. Area is equal to pi times r squared times theta over 360. Now r is the radius and theta is the angle at the center. Now this part of the rule, pi times r squared is the area of the entire circle, and this part of the rule is the fraction of the circle, the sector that we're working with. Right, straight into example 1. Calculate the area of the following sector. So area is equal to pi times r squared times theta over 360. Well, r is 5, the radius, and theta is the angle at the center, which is 104 degrees. So I'm going to go pi times 5 squared times 104 over 360. Let me grab my calculator and go pi times 5 squared times 104 divided by 360 to get an area of 22.69 centimeters squared. I've rounded my answer to 2 decimal places. Now please be mindful that area, the units are centimeters squared in this example. Now, here's a second example. Calculate the area of the following sector. So the area is equal to pi times r squared times theta over 360. So r is 1.8 meters, the radius, and theta, the angle, is 255 degrees. So I'm going to go pi times 1.8 squared times 255 over 360. So pi times 1.8 squared times 255 divided by 360 gives me an area, I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places again, of 7.21 meters squared. Again, please remember that the units for area in this example, because it's in meters, the area units are meters squared. Right, let's move on to our third and last example for the video. Calculate the area of the following sector. Now, something weird's going on with the angle. It's not in degrees. Well, this is in what we call a radian. A radian is an alternative way to measure an angle. We say that there are 2 pi radians, which gets abbreviated to rad, in a full turn. So 2 pi radians is equal to 360 degrees. So to change radians back into degrees, we multiply by 180 over pi. So we're going to take the angle, which is in radians, of 2.52 and times it by 180 over pi, and that's going to give us an angle back in degrees. So let me grab my calculator. 2.52 times 180 divided by pi gives me an angle of 144.4 degrees, of rounded angles to 1 dp. So this angle of 2.52 radians is the same as 144.4 degrees. Okay, let's carry on with our problem. Area is equal to pi times radius squared times theta over 360. That's the rule to work out the area of a sector. R is the radius, which is 80 millimeters. Theta is the angle, and we're going to use 144.4 degrees. Remember, we're putting in the angle in degrees into the rule. So let's get our calculator and go pi times 80 squared times 144.4 divided by 360, and that gives us an area of 8,064.82 millimeters squared, rounded to 2 decimal places. Remember, units for area, millimeters squared for this example. Right, that's us. So thank you so much for watching the video.